In a recent interview for the New York Times, executive editor Dean Baquet sat down to speak with musical talent Jay Z on all things therapy, politics, marriage, infidelity and the state of rap in today's society. While touching on topics both close and wrenching to his heart, growing up on the streets of Brooklyn and New York to therapy and politics, it was Jay Z's conversation pertaining to infidelity that became most noteworthy. As both a form of therapy and as equally a way to discuss their relationship and marital issues, Beyoncé and Jay Z used music as a form of therapeutic conversation in its own right. While Jay Z admits to having attended therapy, whereby Baquet posed the question, first off, how does Jay Z find a therapist? Not in the phone book, right? To which Jay Z responded, no, through great friends of mine. You know that friends of mine who have been through a lot, and you know that come out on the other side as, like, whole individuals. Close quote. When Baquet asked, I'm trying to picture the scene, when you and your wife both talked about making these very confessional, open albums, Jay Z responded, we were using our art almost like a therapy session. And we started making music together. Close quote. And then the music she was making at that time was further along. So her album came out as opposed to the joint album that we were working on. We still have a lot of that music. And this is what it became. There was never a point where it was like, I'm making this album. Apostrophe. I was right there the entire time. When asked, and what was her reaction to your work, and what was your reaction to hers? They must have caused pain for each of you, right? Jay Z confirmed, of course. And both very very uncomfortable, but the best place in the, you know that, hurricane is like in the middle of it. Close quote. He continued, but the best place is right in the middle of the pain. Close quote. And that's where we were sitting. And it was uncomfortable. And we had a lot of conversations. You know that I was really proud of the music she made, and she was really proud of the art I released. And you know that at the end of the day we really have a healthy respect for one another's craft. I think she's amazing. Close quote. You know that most people walk away, and like divorce rate is like 50% or something, cause most people can't see themselves. The hardest thing is seeing pain on someone's face that you caused, and then have to deal with yourself. Close quote.